Calling in the winds. Welcome to the Mystical Institute of Healing Arts. My name is Alicia. We're going to be discussing the harmony rites, which is the third rite of our foundation rites of the monarchy. To the winds of the south, great serpent, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed the past the way that you shed your skin, to walk belly to belly on the earth of the mother. Aho. To the winds of the west, Mother Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace, to live impeccably, to walk softly on earth. Show us the way beyond death. Aho. To the winds of the north, hummingbird, ancient ones, grandmothers, grandfathers, come warm your hands by our fires. We honor those who have come before us, those who will come after us, and our children's children. Aho. To the winds of the east, great eagle, condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Teach us to fly wingtip to wingtip with great spirit. Protect us, keep us under your wing. Aho. Mother Earth, Pachamama, we are here for the honoring of all of your children, the stone people, the plant people, the four-legged, the two-legged, the creepy crawlers, the fin, the furred, the winged ones, all of our relations. Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, to the high-frequency star nations, archangels and ascended masters, divine feminine. Thank you so much for bringing us here and allowing us to sing the song of life. Lighting a candle, calling in light. The monarchy is a path of fire. Bringing in our offerings. To the organizing principles of creation, we're going to be bringing in sweetness with Palo Santo, ethically wildcrafted, fair trade from Ecuador. Feel that permeation of white light and resonance, healing body around you. We're going to begin to discover our connection with the archetypes. There's going to be 7 archetypes in the harmony rites that are going to start to work with you, align with each one of your 7 chakras. I invite you to join our Facebook group so you can download our booklets. And we're going to be turning to Rite 3, the Harmony Rite. Our Facebook group just says Monarchy Rites Mystical Institute. Under Files, Download, it'll go right to your computer. So, this rite, the archetype of the 7 archetypes that we're going to be bringing in with the harmony rites, is what we call the organizing principles of the universe. And we're going to use this rite. What this rite does is it installs the seeds of the 7 archetypes within our 7 physical body chakras. Once unpacked, germinated, encouraged to grow, these archetypes help combust the psychic sludge that is built up in our chakras, allowing the chakras to shine with the original light as we acquire our rainbow light body. This rite assists us in shedding our past as the serpent sheds her skin. And this is the energy of the self. After receiving this rite, provided we follow through with dedicatedly unpacking, germinating, and growing the installed potential, we call on these specific archetypes to assist us with specific circumstances of challenge or task completion through the use of intentional focus. So I'll read from this one. This one's a little bit easier to understand. It's a little bit shorter. You receive 7 allies bringing gifts of transformation and harmony. 4 allies, organizing principles of creation, are placed into your 4 lower chakras, as well as 3 archangels in your upper 3 chakras. In the first chakra, you're going to receive the ally of serpent, like we just discussed. In the second chakra, you're going to receive the ally of jaguar. In the third chakra, you're going to receive the ally of hummingbird. In the fourth chakra, you're going to receive the ally of eagle. Next, you're going to receive the 3 archangels. So the keeper of the lower world, or our unconscious, the keeper of the middle world, or our waking world, and then the protector of the upper world, or our superconscious. These allies are transmitted into your chakras as seeds of energy, each particular vibration. This is a path of enlightenment, infusing light into each one of your chakras. So we talk a lot about germinating the seeds and how we do that. And there will be another video on how to grow your seeds in a fire ceremony, and I'll briefly go over that with you. But we always light a candle, and the seeds grow in the fire, right? So when we light the fire, we are turning the light on to help germinate our seeds. And we do this by washing our hands in the fire before we begin, washing our energy tools in the fire before we begin, really calling in sacred space, the 4 directions, really bringing that fire energy of light to nourish and feed our chakras. Really sitting and connecting with the energy of fire. Really understanding what it is that we are purging, what we are releasing to be transmuted into the fire, replacing it with that light. Really calling in these energies and consciously allowing ourselves to have an experience with it. Whether it's giving the right to another person, whether it's putting our hands over our chakras where we're feeling pain, where we're feeling discomfort, where we're feeling blocked, and just allowing the light to come through us and to move our energy and allowing ourselves to experience intuitively the messages that are coming in from spirit and from our enlightenment process. Doing the work, not resisting it, really connecting with it consciously. So this is helping me to grow my seeds by sitting down and studying it some more, going over the material, sharing it with you, calling in the energy, working with the energy, and it gets stronger and there's more that it teaches you. And for me personally, I received the rites after many, many years of developing my intuition and learning how to listen, learning how to meditate, learning how to commune with spirit. So by the time I got these rites, it was very real for me. These beings, I can see them, I can hear them, I can write with them, I can talk to them. I watch them come in during the rites. I see them work with people virtually. I see them work with people in person. I see them work with entire rooms full of people when we're doing sound baths. It's amazing. So to me, it's very tangible. Process. And for other people that I've given it to, I've watched their self-confidence go up. I've watched them glow. I've watched them heal. I know that they feel better. They know that they feel better. They may not be able to articulate quite what's happening, but they know that they are having an experience and they love it and they want more of it. And this is very nourishing to their soul journey. So that's another form of feeding the seeds. Growing your seeds. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about each one. So the first chakra, your root chakra, is serpent. The mother of the waters, the healer, the primary life force. The one with the closest physical connection to the beauty of Mother Earth. Serpent's whole being, always in contact with her. The way that she lies in her whole being on Mother Earth. Teaches the way to shed our past as easily as she sheds her outgrown skins. So you'll see serpent represented in the caduceus with the wings, the staff, and the two serpents. You'll see that in many doctors' offices. It's a very common logo representative of healing, and it is also representative of the Kundalini rising up and around our chakras, and it is very, very closely connected to our physical bodies. So when you want physical healing, it's really wonderful to call in serpent, but it isn't limited to that. As you know, we're all connected, mind, body, and spirit. So shedding the past is going to definitely create renewal in our energy, which is going to help heal our physical bodies, but our mental state, our spiritual conditions as well. So the second chakra, jaguar, luminous warrior, representative of the life, death, renewal cycle, steward of the life force. The one who knows the way across the rainbow bridge to the world of mystery, teaches the way to step beyond fear, violence, and death. And I love working with jaguar. All of the archetypes, I've shape-shifted with them. I've seen serpent come in and danced with them and watched them lay down over people and work through their chakras and hold the energy out and cleared with the serpent. And with jaguar, I've seen, while we've been doing earth healing at different house clearings or situations that I've been in, I'll see the rainbow bridge going up and over, crossing spirits over. I see jaguar come into my room and like pets do, put their head underneath my hand so that I can pet this archetype, right? Again, it's very real for me. I very much love these beings, and I see them walk into the room. I see them walk up and down the hall. You know, when I'm getting ready to teach a class or have somebody come in for a session, I can see Jaguar coming into the room knowing that we are protected. It's really beautiful. I'm very grateful. The third chakra is hummingbird. Representative of our ancestors, the ancient memories of the wisdom. The one seemingly not built for flight, yet successfully accomplished the apparently impossible journey. Teaches us to drink deeply from the nectar, the essence of life. So many people have reported when a loved one has passed that they see hummingbirds and they feel that their loved one is nearby. I know that's been true for my family, and I had so many more really beautiful, uplifting experiences getting really close and personal with these physical beings, because they're plentiful in my neighborhood. We have lots of nectar for them to drink, and I like to have nectar for them to drink so that I can see them more. And oftentimes I'll see them fly up ahead, and when I'm having a thought, they'll come up and they'll just hover. And while they're hovering, I'll have this download of information, and they'll stay with me until I get it, until I see what they're trying to tell me and I understand the message, and then they fly away, and it's really magical, right? Our birds are messengers, very much so. So condor, eagle, the fourth chakra, representative of the place of our becoming. Visionary seer from the high representative or high perspective of clarity and beauty. Pushes us out of the nest to spread our own wings and to fly wing to wing with great spirit. Teaches us to see with the eyes of the heart. And we don't have many eagles here in California, Southern California, where I'm recording this, but it would be so here we would see hawk, and we would see different birds of prey with beautiful wings and hovering up above, and this is very representative of the upper world because they can see from up high. They're connected to the higher dimensions. And I've seen eagle fly in, energetic version, not an actual physical, tangible bird, but the archetype come into sessions when somebody was working through a process, and I'll see the eagle come in and just pick up what they've been holding, on their back, and lift off all this heavy energy, and the room just gets lighter. It's really powerful. Absolutely love it when I can feel that presence, or when I've called in the 4 directions before I'm going to teach a classroom. I'll see this big, beautiful wingspan all the way across, up above over our space, and I know, okay, we're ready. They're here. Right? And then the 5th chakra, Huascar, Lord of Life, Lord of Death, renewal of earth, heightening our own need to renew the places within us that need attention, the harmonizing principle of the lower world, the underworld, our unconscious. The chaotic place of all creative potential brings the gift of harmony and peace to our unconscious. So important, so important. There's always talk about, thinking positively. Don't say anything negative. You don't want to manifest that. People are always saying that, right? Well, for somebody who I'm really good at seeing into the unconscious, I can telepathically communicate with where these pockets of energy are being held and what signal it's sending out into the universe. So people can be super positive, and they'll walk in and they'll think, why am I creating these things that I don't want? And they'll come in and I'll see, well, it's this. This has been compartmentalized over here, right? And we take them into the underworld, and it's a very loving experience where we go in and we reach this area, this pocket that hasn't been embraced, this part of them that's still in pain or playing on a loop, and we'll do a soul retrieval and bring that energy back so that they can find their voice and then connect with the light. It's a magical process that helps people to renew their hope and to go and get their power back. It's shadow work, right? So I'm so grateful that there is an archangel that can help us when we're walking through those dark times, and I'm very comfortable working with that energy. It's a beautiful energy. In our sixth chakra, there's Quetzalcoatl, Lord of Morning, the Daybringer, the Morning Star, the beautiful feathered serpent that has acquired flight, organizer of the middle world, the manifested place of our lived experience. Alignment with Quetzalcoatl offers our opportunity to bring order to our conscious mind and to work with harmonious ease in the performance of our day-to-day tasks. So this is great for when you're wanting to stay present and there's something that you have to do in the here and now, and you really want a being to watch over you and to help you to focus and to be doing the best you can possibly do right here, right now, right? And there's a bird, where were we? I want to say we were in Panama, and we went into this, I don't know, we were gonna rent kayaks, and we were gonna go whitewater rafting, and this bird flew in, and it was the same name, Quetzalcoatl, and it had this really long tail feather, and it was really holy to see one of these birds. When it flew in, we didn't really understand what it meant because this is from a different culture. They actually shut down the store, and we just stayed there in awe of this bird the whole time that it was there. It's supposed to be like a very magical omen when they come in, and I later discovered what their connection with the symbology is, and it was brought meaning to it for me. So the seventh chakra, Pachacuti, the gatekeeper of the upper world of possibilities, embodies the concept of circular time, bringer of heavenly order, allows us to recognize what can be changed before it becomes manifest. Alignment with Pachacuti offers us the possibility of creating peace and harmony in our subconscious mind. So oftentimes people will come to me for readings, and I will see a path of light for them, right? I'll also see what they may be creating and where it's headed. Spirit will show me this, right? And I understand the concept of circular time as a clairvoyance. It's exactly what it is. When you look at it, we sit here in the middle with our higher self. I connect with your higher self, and we can see the past. We can see all the different times that this has been playing out in your history, and then we can come around and see future possibilities over here. And so we're giving future possibilities. It isn't necessarily set in stone, but based on the way that your energy is working, we can see what's being created over here. So this energy gives you the concept of, okay, let's see it from this perspective before you manifest this. You could shift it over here, right? So when people do come in and they ask me to just tell their future, I usually like to put in there, you're creating this. We're just sharing you what your energy is saying to us. You're the one who's creating this. So even if I see that you could create this higher consciousness over here, you still have to work towards that. You can't just be like, okay, she said it, we're just going to lock down, kick back, and wait for that to happen, right? Or if you see something coming that you don't want, you can call on Pachacuti to help you to create a different connection that's higher, that's more in alignment with conscious choice. Yeah? All right. So aligning with, holding the energy of each archetype in turn begins a process of attuning and transmitting this rite to your protege. Once the process is completed and sacred space has been closed, take a moment of quietness. Going in for further transmissions. Okay, so that's afterwards. But how you actually do this one, this is one of the easier ones to receive and the easier ones to give, is the person just lies down in front of you. It's very beautiful. You take your pie stone, put it in your non-dominant hand, and always call in this monai, this love energy, this monai key, right? And you're going to reach up and you're going to ask them, do I have your permission to give you the harmony rites? And we reach up, and I usually see all of the archetypes come in, and one will get close to me, and I'll have a understanding that they're there, and we'll call on the energy of serpent. So right now I'm seeing serpent very strongly. I'm almost feeling it going down, pouring light in through my throat space, clearing me as well. It's wonderful to give. So I'm receiving this, and I'm experiencing this transmission right now, and then we're just going to send. So I'm going to envision that you are laying down in front of me, but normally it would be down here. So we would be at the person's root chakra. And you would just feel this transmission. Jaguar is coming close. I'm breathing in that beautiful alignment with this jaguar energy. It's very mother, sister jaguar, very mothering, very nurturing, very powerful. And I'm ascending and transmitting to the second chakra now. Understanding that energy is going to keep flowing after I let go. And we're just going to keep that going. And I'm just breathing in this beautiful energy, and we're calling in the next one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hummingbird. So I'm going to wait for hummingbird to show up. Hummingbird always brings so much joy. There we go. Okay, so hummingbird is coming in and bathing me in this beautiful light. I always feel like laughing and giggling with this energy. So we're bringing in this powerful bird, though. Very powerful indeed. This is going into the third chakra, this hummingbird transmission. They're about 30 seconds each. Great, eagle, condor. I can feel this energy just coming in already. We're going to move this into the heart, all the way down. Bravery, contentment, love, universal healing. Calling in the love that's present. Pachacuti, Huescar, Quetzalcoatl. Huescar, we're going into the throat space. The waking world, Quetzalcoatl, third eye, fifth chakra, sixth chakra, sorry. Oh, great spirit, thank you. This angelic being is coming in, Pachacuti, going in, transmitting through the crown. in gratitude. Thank you so much for this beautiful energy. I respect you. Sacred space. So that would be how you would do it. And again, you always start by opening up Viracocha, 8th chakra, bringing this beautiful energy over your protege, saying the words, do I have permission to give you the harmony rites? Cleansing your hands in the fire. Giving the transmission with your pie stone in your non-dominant hand, transmitting with your dominant hand over each one of the chakras. Finishing by closing Viracocha, you've just been given the harmony rites, like that. And then you would close the 4 directions either by reading the whole thing all over again to the winds of the south, or you could say, to the north, south, east, and west, we release these energies to the 4 winds. Sacred space is now closed. We give thanks. All right, so stay tuned. We're going to have another video coming up after this, which will be the actual transmission. Although I'm sure we just sent a transmission with this version as well. So I look forward to working with you again soon. Thank you so much.